Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leanne, and today I would like to discuss why some manifestations tend to take a lot longer than others. So usually when something takes very long, it's because you have resistance to it. And a lot of it depends on your own self-concept as well. So I'm going to give an example of one of my clients that I've been working with over a year now. So she has this guy that she's in a relationship that she really is not happy with. It's more like a 1 year long booty call for her. He only calls her, when he wants to get together. So she wants more consistency, more effort, and, more of a relationship, I guess. So for this particular client, visualizing actually works for her. And of course, affirmations. I always suggest to use affirmations. That's going to help you get to where you need to be a lot quicker when you use them. So anyway, she was visualizing the two of them together, affirming, what she wanted from him, that he wanted a serious relationship, and he would put more effort, and he would call her more often, and things like that. She had specific affirmations that were tailored for her. So over the course of the year, she was seeing movement. So he would start calling her more often, sending her funny jokes throughout the day, asking her what she's doing next week, like pre-planning some things. And so she's having movement, and instead of going with that flow of momentum and just being happy that, okay, it's done, it's here, my manifestation is showing up, she would question it. So she would come back to me and say, okay, Leanne, why is he saying these things to me? Is there an ulterior motive? Or maybe he really doesn't mean it. She would question everything, even if he expressed how he felt about her. She would think that, oh, maybe it's because he just wanted to have sex with her, things like that. So now what that does is it puts you back to the old story. It puts you back to thinking of, oh no, they really don't want to be with me, and I'm not worthy enough. And then so he went quiet. He went quiet for 3 weeks, and she didn't understand how come he's not messaging her. So I explained again. Get back on your affirmations. Don't question. When things come up, don't question it. Just tell yourself it's okay, it doesn't matter. And even if I, have an old thought coming through, I'm still going to get what I want. And that's what you can say when you're having some resistance. It doesn't matter what I'm seeing in my 3D reality right now. Even if I don't like it, if things are going opposite of what I want them to show up as, I'm still going to get what I want, because there's movement that we might not know about. I've had clients that would tell me that they were about to give up, and then somebody that they were trying to work on having more contact would message them and say, I've been thinking about you for the past 2 weeks, and I really wanted to call you. So don't give up, because your manifestation could be just right around the corner. So anyway, we're working together, and when she got back on her affirmations and visualizing and back onto the news story that she wanted to create for this specific relationship, she finally came and said to me, he asked me to be his girlfriend. This was a guy who did not want a relationship for over a year. Finally, he wanted to be her boyfriend. I said, please accept it. Do not question, because she started going back into that old pattern of, but I wonder if he just said that because he wanted sex that night. And I said, stop it. You have to just stick with it. It's done. Celebrate these little achievements, these little moments, because that it's showing you, okay, it's unfolding. Now the new story is going to start showing up, and then eventually it will harden into fact, and it will become the news story. So then you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example, but think about well, it has to be like your assumption, you know? It's like how when you get up in the daytime, you don't say, oh man, I wonder if the sun is going to show up. I wonder if it's going to come out and shine on me today. Like you just assume, you know, that's something natural. It's your assumption. So your deep assumptions of what you really believe for a specific situation is what is going to manifest. So by affirming over and over and over, you're tricking your subconscious into believing that this is truth. And then eventually it will become the news story. It's like if you wanted to make, let's say, I don't know, $200 a day. I know it's not too much, but you know, some people don't make that kind of money. But if you wanted to make $200 every single day, and you were only making like $20 a day, and you started affirming for $200 a day, and then eventually you started seeing that, then you keep on your affirmations until it's consistent. And then after months, you're gonna not worry about it, you know, because you already know that, well, this is nothing. I'm making $200, so big deal. Now let's go on to $300 and so on. So you keep at this, you keep affirming, you keep your thoughts in check until it hardens into fact. So like if I'm having a negative thought, at least now, like, I mean, I'm still learning as well. I still have moments where I have doubts. It's natural. We're human. We're going to have doubts. But I will switch it really quickly, you know, and I'll tell myself, no, that's the old story. I don't care. I'm still getting what I want. I mean, I've affirmed through tears, through stress and tears. I would be crying and, oh my God, I'm still going to get this. And I did. So affirmations really do work, but you have to be consistent with them. And you can actually create what you want, manifest what you want in just a few days. I mean, it could be instant, as I mentioned in the past. But if you have resistance and you have low self-concept, then it's going to take longer, because you have resistance to it, you know? Like with my client, she kept questioning, does he really want to be with me? That's resistance. So we'll talk about self-concept. That's how you want others to see you. So if you're sitting there and you're telling yourself, oh, I'm not good looking enough, or I don't have a good job, or I'm not very smart, you know, things like that, putting yourself down, that's how other people are going to see you. So they're going to reflect that back to you. You know, like when they say, you might have heard the term, everyone is you pushed out. It means that everyone is a reflection of you. We are all one collective. And so how you feel towards yourself is how everybody else is going to show up for you. So if you start affirming for positive things about yourself, like, I'm confident, even if you don't feel it, it doesn't matter. Eventually you will. But if you say to yourself over and over, I'm confident, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I have the perfect body, I love myself. Give yourself love, you know, because that's where it all starts. Then everybody's going to show up in your reality just like that. People may even say it to you. They may say to you like, oh, wow, you're so handsome, or you're so beautiful. And then you're going to realize that this is you're doing it. It's all coming from you. So stick with self-concept, work on self-concept actually. Use positive affirmations about yourself. One of them that there's a coach on YouTube, Sammy, that uses this phrase. I think it's a wonderful one. It's just a blanket statement that everything in my life is perfect. So your subconscious knows what you want. So if you say everything in my life is perfect, it's going to show you all of these things that you want as your manifestations, and everything will show up perfectly. So I hope that you got something out of this video today. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment box, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And also, I will do a lot more videos. The more questions that I have of specific topics, I'll really dive deep into that. Right now, I just want to get content out there and throw out some things, you know, that I've learned over the years, and I will actually get deeper into that to help you understand it. But for today, say your affirmations. Pick a few affirmations that resonate with you, and tell yourself you're beautiful. Look in the mirror in your eyes if you have to. That seems to have some kind of power. And love yourself. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.